Okay, hi. Welcome to part 2 of my cancer journey, my chemo journey. So it has been exactly 1 week since my second treatment. I'm actually gonna insert a video of me the day before, how I was like feeling about it. I wasn't nervous. You'll see how I was feeling about it before. Now. Okay, the freezing rain really did a number on my bangs. We're not gonna worry about it. She got really stressed because this man, when I was leaving the hospital, he was not wearing a mask, and then he like tried to go in the hospital, and then I was like walking away, and then he obviously was turned away from the hospital because he's not wearing a mask, and then he was like going up the hill like behind me, and I couldn't tell if he was following me or if he was just walking in the same direction. So I like crossed the street, and then I like slowed down so that he could pass on like the other side of the street. But then I was like very tense, and then I had to come into this parking garage because it's where my car is parked. But then I was like stressed because I didn't know where he went, and then I had to pay. I'm safely in my car, that's all I have to say. I just got my blood work done because I'm getting treatment number 2 of chemo tomorrow, and they need to check that my platelets are good, white blood cell counts are good, something else, red blood cell counts, something like that. The first 2 weeks went like fine. I was a bit nauseous in the first couple days, and then I didn't really have any other symptoms. I find my heart feels a bit weaker. It's like it has to work harder to do regular things. So like I went for a run, like a short one, like 30 minutes, and I didn't even run all of it because my heart rate was just going up too high. And then like when I work out, I have to just like do like one thing and then sit down and rest and make sure my heart is like good, and then I can do another thing. And it's just like my heart needs some time. It's like it has to pump extra, and it's just like weaker. So that's something I'm gonna have to keep an eye on, because obviously I don't want to like hurt my heart. No, I don't think I would get a heart attack, but like I don't want to push. Like I want to push enough that I can keep my heart like strong and not do exercise, but I don't want to push so hard that I like push too hard, if that makes sense. So that's something I have to think about. So tomorrow I have chemo number 2. It's in the morning, which is good because right now I have a 2-hour drive to the hospital, because the city that I live in is not the same as the city that I have chemo in. The city that I have chemo in is the city I go to school in, which I was planning to live in, but then I was having, it's a long, hard decision, but basically it's safer for me to just stay with my parents. So basically I just drove 2 hours just to get blood work, and then I have to drive 2 hours back, and I have to go do that very soon, because then I have to do this like industry open house, which is great. We get to meet a bunch of representatives from different companies, and we get to learn about what they do, maybe network a little bit. It's great because I'm graduating in a few months and I really need a job, and I want to get to know these people, but it's just stressful for me and it's a lot of energy. And then right after that I have a meeting, and then I have another meeting at 6:30, and then somewhere in there I need to record slides for a presentation because I'm supposed to have a presentation tomorrow morning. But then that's when my chemo is scheduled, so now I have to it's a group presentation that we have to do it's like 6 times over the course of an hour and a half. But obviously I could be doing that presentation from the hospital, so I'm gonna have to record my slides and put them into the slides so that when my group is presenting and we get to my slides, it's just automatically me chatting. That's stressful. And then so tomorrow's chemo, that'll be fine. I'm not concerned about that. But then I have a big interview on Monday, and I want to make sure that hopefully I'm not too bad this weekend, because I need to prep for it. I have to make a presentation for it, and then I need to practice some interview questions because I forgot how to do an interview. It's been a while. And it's just a lot at once. I don't expect it to be so crazy for all of the semester, but it might be. Like, it might just be that every time I have treatment, that's when life gets busy. So just take it one step at a time. I'm not concerned about the treatment itself. I'm more concerned about having time to do everything, because it's like, it takes 2 hours to drive there. Then it's like a 2.5, 3 hour appointment. And then it takes another 2 hours. So that's 7 hours out of my day that I can't really be doing anything, which really sucks. So I'm gonna have to try to figure it out with my doctor. There's some options to move it a little bit closer to where I live, because I can't move it to my city because that's like a different jurisdiction or whatever. I would need a different doctor. But there are some locations that are within this, I guess, health service that are a bit closer to my house. So hopefully we can sort that out. And then we'll see how it goes. I'll update you tomorrow. I'll show you my outfit because it'll be nice and comfortable. And I'll probably just be reading. I made myself some coffee this morning to come here because I had to get up at 7. No, got up at 6:30. I had to leave at 7 because I had to get my PICC line cleaned before I came to the hospital. But I don't know how to do dishes because my coffee cup and my water cup both just taste like dish soap. And so I think I'm going to cancel that. I had like 2 sips of it, and I think I'm gonna put it away, and I'm gonna just stop at Tim Hortons on the way back and just get myself a coffee, because this is not happening. So that's my update. I tried to film when I was in the chemo unit, but I got really scared because I realized that there was like, the walls were like half walls, so the nurses could see everything I was doing, and I was like, oh no, please don't look at me showing my outfit. So I'll see how that goes, but I'll insert that also. Here I am pretending to stretch in front of the nurses. First we have the American Eagle sweater with surprise access to my PICC line and my blood pressure arm. Next, as we touch our toes, we flex on everyone with this bun showing I still have all my hair. On bottom, we have the Lululemon Adapted State Joggers, also known as you just had to quit your job because you have cancer, so use your last paycheck to treat yourself to a pair of pants that makes your butt look good. And finally, we have Nike runners to encourage that IV to drip, drip, drip faster. So this is how it went. So it was so much easier than the first time around. The treatment itself only took 2 hours instead of 3, which was really nice, because then the round trip was 6 hours instead of 7, which really is actually pretty beautiful. It was also in the morning, so I got back by 3 p.m. So I still had half my day left. My nausea was a lot better. Like, I realized when I was like waiting to go into like the chemo like area, I was reading pamphlets because what else was I gonna do? And there was a pamphlet on nausea, and it was saying that the nausea medications that they gave me, they're better to take before you get nauseous. They're like better as preventative than as like treatment. So I actually did that this time. So I had my treatment on the Friday. The Saturday morning, I like took one of the meds, and I just to like make sure that I wouldn't be nauseous, or as least nauseous as I could. Ended up being fine. Like, I still had to watch what I ate and be careful, like eat more like carbs, easily digestible things, like things that didn't have a lot of flavor. I drank a lot of like carbonated drinks because I just find that settles my stomach a bit, which might seem weird, but like, I don't know, it works for me. But then I did take a 2-hour nap in the middle of the day because I think those meds make you drowsy, and I don't nap. So the fact that I conked out for 2 hours is incredible, but I just felt so much better. And then I was still like a little bit nauseous the next day, for the whole weekend. But then Monday I had like this big interview that I was preparing for, and it went fine. Like, I didn't have any issues with energy or concentration. I was able to prepare for it the night before. So far, like, I've been fine. My heart feels a lot better than last time. Like, last time I tried to run like almost a week after my treatment, and my heart felt like weak. And whenever I tried to work out, I had to do like, if I was doing like weights, I had to do like one exercise and then stop and wait for like a while for my heart rate to go down and then try another thing. So I was like pretty limited. But this time my heart feels a lot better. So like I went for a run 2 days ago. Well, on the treadmill, it is like -20 out right now. -28 actually with wind chill, and I just, no way my asthmatic lungs can handle that. But we do have a treadmill. So I ran on the treadmill. I told myself I was gonna do 5K. I do not have the fitness that I used to have, so it took me a long time. I did frequent stops for walking. I ran very slowly, but I got it done. I got my 5K done. My heart felt so much stronger. Like, it still was higher than I wanted it to, but I don't know how much of that is heart weakness, like chemo related, and how much of it is just lack of fitness, because I'm not as fit as I was before this whole thing. So that's good. I was able to do that, and then I've been like lifting weights, and my heart rate is fine. Like, I can just almost like normal, like I have normal energy. I can eat normally. I don't know. I feel good because I've actually gone back to, like, when I'm at school, I'm vegetarian, and then when I'm at home, I get lazy because, like, if someone else is gonna cook for me, I'm not gonna turn it down. But I feel a lot better when I eat more vegetarian. So I've been working on that, and I feel a lot better because of that. But yeah, otherwise I feel normal. The only thing is that I think I'm starting to notice a bit of hair loss, which is supposed to come around this time. I'll insert some videos about kind of my feelings about that. As you can see right now, I still have pretty much a full head of hair. It's not like, I can't tell if I'm losing hair really, or if it's just because I haven't washed it in a while and it's greasy, but like it feels like it's thinning around like the ears, which is where it leaves first. So I am kind of stressed about that, but I'll insert right now what my fears and how I feel about it. Okay, I'm convinced now. I can't tell. Maybe it's because it's now Friday and I have not washed my hair since Sunday, but you can kind of see it, like, it's not good. Like, I'm gonna wash my hair today, and I think it's gonna be the beginning of the end. I think we can say goodbye. Here's the issue I have, is that on the more like vain side of things, I guess, I just started growing my hair out, and like, if you look, it's like just getting long, and then I might have to start from scratch. Second thing, if I don't have to, I don't want to shave my head. Like, if I need to get like a short haircut to make it look like thicker, that's fine. But with COVID, I can't go to the hairdresser, and I don't like trust my family to cut my hair nicely in like a short haircut. So I'm just gonna have to like sit around with like looking like the witch from Brothers Grimm, and like, I don't know, maybe I'll get like some spray to fill in, like some makeup to fill in the roots, because the issue is that I am in my final semester of university, so I have to start like interviewing for jobs. And as much as I'd like to think that like your appearance doesn't matter, if I show up bald, that just doesn't, I feel like people will be making assumptions, and it doesn't look the most like professional. Not that it should matter, but at the end of the day it does usually. And it's just like, if I show up bald, either they're gonna be like, oh, she's like edgy, you know? We don't want her for our professional engineering company. Or they're gonna be like, oh, she's sick. And I just like don't, at this moment, I don't identify as like a sick person. Like I know that I am, but like I feel like that's not like my part of my identity, I guess. And I feel like if when I lose my hair, it'll be more real. Like I can't be like, oh, I'm just like a normal person going about my daily life. And then like group projects and things, people are gonna have questions, or they're gonna at least notice. And I just don't really want to deal with that. So I'm hoping if I am gentle with my hair when I like wash it and like not put it in high buns and ponytails and things like that, hopefully I can keep a lot of it and I can kind of disguise my hair loss. Not because I'm embarrassed of it, but because it doesn't suit my goals at this time. If that makes sense. Like I don't need people making assumptions is really what it is. Do I shower today? I kind of want to shower today and just see how it goes. But my hair isn't the worst. Like it's not the most greasy. And I think I want to go for a run tomorrow. So maybe I'll try to keep... I think I'm going to keep it as it is now. Shower tomorrow. Shower today, but like wash my hair tomorrow. And see how it goes then. I'm nervous. Other than my hair loss, like my maybe hair loss, I feel good. Like I'm now a quarter of the way. I've done 2 of my treatments. I'm supposed to have 8, so I'm a quarter of the way through. I don't feel like any different. I can get all my schoolwork done. Nobody like knows, like nobody suspects other than the people that like obviously my family knows, my housemates know, like my profs know, because I had to fill out some academic accommodations kind of things in case things arose. Like last week I was supposed to do a presentation at the same time as I had chemo, and obviously I can't do that from the hospital, so there are certain times when I might need accommodations, so that's why my profs know. But otherwise, like, people don't suspect anything. Like, I'm pretty much normal other than the fact that I'm living in my parents' house. But yeah, that makes me optimistic because hopefully, like, I expect my symptoms to get worse as it goes on, and I'm sure when I start losing more hair, I'm gonna feel more like a sick person, like a cancer patient, because right now I don't. I feel pretty normal. But as of right now, I'm optimistic. I'm feeling good, feeling hopeful. So thanks for watching. I hope something in this video was helpful. If it was comforting, maybe informational, maybe you are going through something similar and this shows that you're not alone, or you are gonna start chemo and you're scared how it's gonna go. This is my experience so far, and I'm gonna continue to document it. So if you want to know more, see how it goes, see how I feel later on, follow along, and I'll see you next time.